have a little look-see. One moment. Let's have a little look-see. One moment. Let's have a little look-see. Okay, that's working. Now, where were we? Yes, everyone, it is the D-Ranks Team League, and we are going to be showing sB.RezChi from Stealth Bunnies against Tyrant of the All Kill Kings on Outsider SE. Now, these players are both relatively unproven, so it'll be very interesting to see how they do in the first of hopefully many D-Ranks tournaments. I haven't seen this replay yet, so it'll be very interesting to see how it goes. Let me know in the chat if anything's a bit odd about the game. Okay, so we have in the 5 o'clock position we have Stealth Bunnies sB.RezChi, the brown Protoss, and in the 9 o'clock position we have the All Kill Kings red-Tyrant, who is Tyrant. Now, I believe Tyrant is no longer actually a part of the All Kill Kings due to some politics as such that was going on. Now, you might find this interesting, is we have some statistics on what's happened so far on this map. There's only been one game on it, and the Tyrant won. sB.RezChi's APM's 182, Tyrant's APM's 144 so far in the games that they've played. And the record is 0-0, so this is basically their first game. There are actually 2 other games which have not been played yet, and I'm only going to be casting this game today, probably. So we have the pylon going down, and the scout going up by Tyrant. Now, Outsider SE, of course, is a 3 starting positions map, which is quite interesting. There's been some very interesting games on this map, and by the pro players at least, but it'll be very interesting to see how the D-Ranks players get it on as such. Now, unfortunately, sB.RezChi will be scouting the wrong way and will not see who he has been looking for. It'd be great if someone could tell me in the chat if this is actually playing and you can actually hear me. It'd be unfortunate if I was just sitting here talking to myself. So we have the gateway going down 12 gate, and we have the barracks going down. Doesn't look like either player is going for any sort of cheese build. Got a gas going down there for sB.RezChi, and an earlier gas has already gone down for Tyrant. Some good harass by the probe scout there. Someone's just said hi in the chat. Hopefully that means that this stream is working. Now this map has got a fairly close rush distance, so it's quite easy to yes it is sB.RezChi versus Tyrant. It's quite easy to get your units to and from the different positions, and makes for fairly quick games rather than longer macro based games generally. We've got the core going down here for sB.RezChi, and we've got of course the factory going down for Tyrant. Doesn't look like there's anything cheesy at all going down here. It's just a very standard play so far. Yes, Marine, I know it's you. Of course we have the Dragoon range upgrade going down for sB.RezChi, and he's pumping out some goons, so of course considering it's Tyrant vs Protoss, we're going to be seeing a whole bunch of Dragoons play. Now so far Tyrant has only produced one Marine out of his barracks, so we won't be seeing an interesting Marine push or anything like that. Should be some standard mech play. It's a good position of that pylon there, so that any drops coming from this direction can easily be warded off and he can keep his vision on that direction. Of course we've got the tank coming out from the factory. And we have a robo coming down for sB.RezChi. Got a couple of units pushing up for sB.RezChi here as he scouts around. And another command center, so we're going to see Tyrant expanding over here into his natural, but that might get scouted by these dragoons. The machine shop is at last researching siege mode, and that range upgrade is not too far from being finished. And there's the observatory going down for sB.RezChi. Lost the probe there. Why is he pushing in? Don't understand. There's two tanks out now, and siege mode is finished, so I'd say that Tyrant will be quite safe from this minor aggressive action from sB.RezChi here. Command tent is almost complete, so he should be floating it over and we'll see the tanks push out and keep it safe. Here's the expansion coming down by sB.RezChi. We're still only seeing one gate here from sB.RezChi, and there goes the command center. He's pushing out with his marines and tanks so that he can defend it from these dragoons and zealots. Good scouting there by the barracks. Definitely been done before. Very slick. We have two more gateways going down for sB.RezChi, and he's just about got his expansion up. A little bit slower, of course, than the Tyrant player. And we are still seeing just one factory so far. There's the comsat going down for Tyrant, and sB.RezChi's pumping out his dragoons, and he's got a shuttle on the way, so we might be able to see some drop play, maybe Dark Templars or perhaps Reavers, or even just a dragoon drop or a zealot drop. Of course he could also use it for bombing these tanks with the zealots, which is always fun. Now I believe the standings at the moment are such that we've got the third coming down here for Tyrant. There's the probe transfer for sB.RezChi. If there's a zealot bombs coming out here, then this will be extremely good against those tank placements. There's another zealot. Because of the way they're spread out, we'll have, if he dropped for example right here, all these tanks here would target that tank immediately and kill it. If they're close to bunched together, less of them fire at each other, so this could be quite interesting. He doesn't have any anti-air except for those 3 marines there. Two more zealots coming out, and we have a citadel of Adun coming down, so we will be seeing some higher tech, of course. There's the forge, and we've got double gas from the Tyrant. If that observer came back over here, he'd be able to snipe these mines quite easily. Now the Tyrant's got his third base up, and the Protoss, they're both just quite content to sit still and macro up, which is fine. We got 4 factories, of course, for the Tyrant player, and there's another gateway going down. Yep, 5 gateways. There's a lot of unused mines sitting in those vultures. And this vulture is going to scout this third expansion of RezChi's here. And he's moving his entire army backwards. Oh no, there we go. Yep, he is moving his entire army backwards to go and take care of that. Right as all the other vultures push out. Container's completely gone. And he realizes that and he's running in. Tyrant's pushing in. But he's only got... he's put down his mind. He's going to be containing the Protoss player. The Protoss player needs to bring his observer over so that he can easily snipe these mines. Without his observer, he's going to be stuck in the space for quite some time with all that mine spread. That is a very significant mine spread. We do not have another observer coming out, but here's the observer now, and we should be seeing these dragoons sniping all of these mines and pushing forward. Very good scouting with these mine placements and vultures all over the map, but he's pulling back as RezChi snipes all his mines. Looks like he's getting ready for a bit of a push here with all these units massed up here. However, there is quite a force here of dragoons and zealots, and of course there is that shuttle hiding around there somewhere. We have zealot leg speed on the way, and of course we have the ground armor coming along for RezChi there. Here's the zealot. Here's the shuttle, sorry. I see there was a drop here which I missed, so I'm blind as a bat. Or perhaps it's because brown is an annoying colour. On this map at least. Yep, both players are fairly content to sit passively with some minor drop harass here from RezChi, which was cleaned up pretty quick sharp. Did take down the comsat though, which is quite useful in preventing the scans from being used, not that they are being used anyway. And that third expansion is up, which puts the Protoss and the Tyrant at equal bases, which is not ideal at all. Now we do see the Stargate and there's Storm coming out, so we should be seeing a whole lot of Templar coming out. Here's the push here from RezChi, cleaning up those mines very easily, but there's a lot of tanks there. If those can siege up, this will be a very, very large force. Push sieging up. The dragoons are just getting melted by this massive force of vultures and tanks. There was a lot of dragoons there, but not enough to clean up this huge force of units here. There was just so many tanks and vultures there. It's hard to see how RezChi is going to be able to bring this back, but of course anything is possible. It is the D-Ranks Team League after all. Anything is possible in the D-Ranks Team League. Now RezChi is really limited by his gas in this situation. He's got a lot of minerals. Not enough. There we've got a lot of gateways coming down, which is very good play by RezChi, as he's got a lot of the excess minerals, which he'll be able to spend them on zealots and even just dragoons and whatever units he can pump out, and he'll be able to push against this force here. But it might be too late. There's the salad bombs going down, but there's a lot of Goliaths here. I don't know if this is going to work, especially as those tanks have not seized up at all. And the shuttle is going to go down. Oh no, it makes it away. Very good play by sB.RezChi there. But he's getting chased down. There he goes, lost. Tyrant is quick to react and snipe that shuttle. This observer here is very usefully placed. But here comes the push. Those dragoons are hardy beasts, aren't they? There's a lot of units here, but those tanks are a bit too far back to be able to affect these cannons here. This slows round pushes. There's just no answer for it here. Got a lot of gateways here, but just not enough units out in the field. So many tanks and so many Goliaths. He's pushing in. It's going to be very hard for him to come back from this now. Into the natural, and there's some more vultures coming out. The natural's going to be going down very, very quickly with all those tanks killing it off. GG! sB.RezChi GG's up! And that's very nice play by Tyrant there. And that is the end of the first match of the Stealth Bunnies versus All Cool Kings game. Team All Cool Kings is 1 up. And that's all I'm going to be casting tonight. I'll have more for you hopefully in 2 days time. We've got at least 2 more replays and perhaps more by that time that we'll be able to cast. And I'll see you guys next time. Ouch. I really just did do a hustle.